All right, and the stream is up. So, last time on our All Monk adventure, the Day of 10,000 Fists, our intrepid heroes ish at this point have completed their 10-year interlude, a period of training, wandering, soul searching, and war. All of our heroes survived, although there were some close calls. They have grown stronger. They have taken steps down some interesting paths. Snikt has been a sort of classic wanderer, learning new techniques, meeting interesting people, eating lots of bugs prepared in different culinary styles. Lilifear has been looking into the fate of some of his childhood companions, who seem to have been swept up in the workings of the demonic cult. Sho has been trying to reconcile the violence and death that you all experienced and dealt out during the first day of 10,000 Fists. The Silence entered a period of extended contemplation, meditating near the crystallized founding member of his sect, and emerged with a new companion, a psi crystal known as the Sound. Through a fortuitous encounter, he also came into possession of the secluded facet, a pocket dimension full of emotional energy. And finally, Ty. Oh, Ty. Ty maybe had the most peculiar journey of all. Ty, Ty has become a rising candidate for the next Demon Lord. Materials that were left behind by the previous Blackfire Demon Prince number 7, who was destroyed during your battle against the corrupted Flaming Carp at the end of the last day of 10,000 Fists. Using those materials, you learned demonic techniques and took over, and now you have started building your own contingent of the demonic sect. So it's going to be interesting. We pick up with all of our montages concluded. The marks of the Day of 10,000 Fists have begun to burn on each of your bodies, and it has summoned you from across the realm and returned you to the 10-year city. So how is everybody kind of re-entering the city?
A lot of flying.
Boldly, as if I never did anything wrong.
This is true. Yeah, that was something we left out.
Yep.
The viewers would know. Snikt is apparently being pursued by members of the Saris family.
Well, it's been 10 years. I'm sure they've gotten over it by now.
Yes, of course.
Got over what? I didn't do anything.
Yes, right.
Nowhere in martial arts tropes does anyone ever carry a grudge for a long period of time and take disastrous efforts to resolve it.
Exact revenge.
So yeah, you all have made it back. So Snikt boldly walks into the city. An important question for Ty. Ty, you have been operating in a very different mode. How are you sort of coming into the city?
Honestly, I'll maybe come in like I own the city.
Say it
I mean,
again.
I'm gonna be walking into the city pretty much how I normally walk around with my demon cult. like I own the place. Because, I figured last year they let Demon Cult members in for the one day of 10,000 Fist.
They do. They do.
So, and, they might not know me, but my Demon Cult's kind of, helping out people and not being jerks. So I figure I'll walk on in.
All right. Well, in that case, let's get some checks from everyone else. Everyone else, give me a history check. Lilifear, make it with advantage, and who else? I think. Didn't the Silence spend time? Didn't you hear rumors about this new demon cult person?
Yes.
Okay, so then the Silence is going to roll with advantage as well. All right, let's see. So Silence got a 19. Lilifear got an 11. Snicked got a 10. Did you roll? Oh, yep, and a 14.
Yes.
All right. Now, everybody give me a perception check. And I will kind of give you the results of all of these together.
Including me? Or,
No, everybody else.
oh, yeah.
Did you read the group chat today, Errol?
Yep.
Oh,
All right.
The
So-
silence definitely sees something and cannot tell us.
Yep.
No.
Give it a look.
So, you all
See what you're volunteered to do.
all of you have been hearing these stories over the last 5 years or so. A new heir of the demon cult has suddenly emerged, which is unusual because most of the heirs are hereditary. They're descendants of the radiant heavenly demon, the wielder of the white demonic flame. So where this new one has come from, it's a little ambiguous. But you've heard that while this new branch is just as brutal as the others, their brutality has mostly been played out on other branches of the demonic cult, and against sort of general banditry and ne'er-do-wells. And so this figure comes striding into town, this sort of stylized black mask, this flowing, luxurious-looking black cloak, and purple-black fire is kind of rippling off of them. Ty, did you bring any, flunkies with you?
only the ones that, got the mark. Pretty much the flunkies that were summoned as well came with me, and the rest had to stay.
So I would say there's maybe a handful. You know that the violet demon that has been working with you wasn't here last time. And the same people get called over and over. So you either get called when you're young or you never get called. So Violet Flame Demon 38 didn't get called. A few younger members have been called. Folks who are maybe only in the early to mid teens. So it's definitely younger members mostly. I think there's one Violet Flame Demon with you and one Blue Flame Demon. People immediately give you a wide berth. So you all have heard varying amounts of these rumors. Now, Show and the Silence, you all immediately key in there's something odd here. This is definitely the sort of accoutrement that the Black Flame Demon was using 10 years ago. Like, you recognize the cloak, the mask, the flames. But at least the silence and show, you're positive this is not the same person. And in fact, as you try and look closely, you can feel some kind of mental effect pushing back at you. This isn't the same person, and there is some kind of magical protection stopping you from discerning who this is. So, you all enter the city. Is there anything anyone wants to do before they pass through the portal?
I would like to walk up to the mysterious demon stranger and offer him some curried chicken feet.
I think a couple of the young, the red flame demon cultists, they try and like get in your way. Ty, you see Snicked coming up to offer you candied chicken feet for some reason. Curried, sorry. What are you gonna do?
Easy. I wave off the red guys. I wave them back. Tell them let them come. And then as Snicked approaches, I bring the initiative. I go, Snicked, is that you? I haven't seen you in like 10 years.
Oh, hey, Jason.
Close enough. It's Ty. Remember we messed around together in the last 10,000 days of 10,000 Fist.
No, I definitely didn't mess around with anybody in the last day of 10,000 Fists, but I do remember hanging out with some people.
Well, I was one of those people. We ran around together. We ran through this forest. I threatened to burn it down on multiple occasions.
I believe you did burn down a few things.
No, I never lit. I lit some pigs on fire, if I
Just
remember
one cave.
correct. Just
And I'll
one cave,
say,
that's-
with the amount of like confirmation of who you are, the magic of the mask is sort of slips from Snicked. And Snicked, you can tell just obviously this is Ty now that you're looking at him.
Yeah, obviously. So you want some...
I'll accept your curry feet and kind of, as he hands it to me, I kind of like, wave one of the red guys to come eat it, because
the red demon minion comes up and looks at it very suspiciously and is like, for you, Night King.
And then I just shrug and pop 3 in my mouth.
So yeah, does anybody else want to like spend time catching up, filling anybody in, or you all just want to plunge in?
I'll talk to Snick, since we're already talking to each other. I'll ask him how he's been in the past 10 years.
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah. Just been wandering around. How about you?
The normal stuff. I started a cult.
Oh,
Yeah.
sounds like a lot of work.
Honestly, you would think so, but it's not as much as you think it is. And I had to get a few jabs at the demon cult myself, and I'm glad I'm leading the charge. That's all I gotta say.
Well, good for you. It's good to have some direction in life.
I know. I thought I was just gonna be like some wanderer for the rest of my life, just flowing with the river, going here, there, being peaceful and love and all that. But But then the opportunity came to start a cult, and it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. You can't just pass that down.
Maybe I should start a cult.
Will we be rival cults, or will we be like allied cults?
I don't know. Whichever one sounds more fun.
You know what? We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
And burn it.
Yes.
I mean, it is totally possible for one of you all to start your own faction, as Ty has demonstrated. Although it doesn't necessarily have to be a demonic cult.
Well, Sid, where are the others? I'm kind of curious if they made it, or about their 10 years of journey.
I guess I look around because I realize I don't think I noticed them on the way in. Oh, hey, there's tall guy number 1 and tall guy number 3 and short guy.
I'll say, and you all can just sort of reinsert yourself into this wherever seems appropriate.
Right.
Sho is probably not trying to insert himself. He's feeling very different than the last time he was here. I would have come here alone this time rather than in a caravan, and I would be feeling a lot more dread, as like I got to go in and just do this, and I hope I don't kill a lot of people and then get out. I wouldn't necessarily have the excitement or anything that I did last time.
Lilifir is wondering if Ty knows anything about the missing kid he's been searching for, but is deciding when is the right moment to ask about it. Or
Yeah, that is definitely. I mean, I'll say this: as soon as Ty sort of lets down the illusion that is preventing you from recognizing him, you would immediately make the connection that this is the person you'd been tracking.
This is me and Lilfer have to have a 1v1.
it's like, oh, this is awkward. So crazy story. I think you're the one I've been searching for.
Oh, for what purpose? I've stepped on a lot of toes in the past 5 years, so there's a long line of people.
Right. And it's possible it's not something you did directly, but somebody in your group or whatever. But, just a couple of missing kids, from my group I've been looking for.
Oh.
You know how they
Those
are.
rascals, kids. I mean, you know what? How about this? If we make it through these 10,000 fists, I'll let you go and pick your kids out, and you can ask them if they want to stay with me or run off with you.
Okay, then. Sounds like a plan for now.
Well, we'll sort. You know what? We can sort this out. We can work this out.
Sure. Right.
After we finish, if we make it, who knows? Maybe I won't, and then there's going to be a new demon lord or demon heir.
Not it.
That could. I don't know if that could be better or worse.
I mean, Snake, that'd be your perfect opportunity to join a cult. It's already been started.
It's all
the groundwork's been
yeah,
laid. All you do is just put a mask on, and everyone's like, "Yep."
It's like, oh, you're the leader now.
I mean, Lilifir, you can sort of decide how you feel about all this, but this does seem like he is directly connected to the kids going missing.
Yes.
I can't decide. Didn't some of them die, or have you just not seen them?
We never really confirmed any deaths yet. I mean,
okay, because there's only 4.
2. Yeah, there's only 2 that I've directly know anything about.
Yeah, so 2 more are still missing.
It was like only 1 confirmed in my ranks.
Yeah.
and he's
Yeah,
a purple
buddies.
flame, but he does really good work. He's a really good kid.
Really good at purple flaming.
All right. Uh, test. Okay, there we go. All right, so you all are able to reconvene. You share at least some of your stories together. I'm sure there's a certain amount of meandering through the carts and the stalls, and you know, you'll have a little more income now, so maybe some of the nicer facilities. But you all have sort of already done all of your shopping, and after a day or two, the burning of the mark of 10,000 fists grows stronger and stronger, and you see the sort of collective motion beginning. As you can tell, the portal is about to open. It's a little bit different now. You've at least seen this before. You see as the people just begin to stream towards the portal, and you see the people who were in the same shoes you were last time, 10 years ago. They look tiny now, except to Snicked and Lilifear, I guess. Just some of them not even teenagers, being drawn into this thing that you all experienced. You know that it's unlikely to be the same experience again every time the portal opens into something new, and even those in the same generation and the same year might not experience the same thing. So you see the huge rift opening between these tall, dark pillars over this area of sort of blackened, glassy surface, and folks begin to step into the portal and disappear. Are you all ready to pass through?
With heavy, well, I don't know if I actually breathe or not, but a sigh nonetheless. Uh,
I
I
think we
pass
can
through.
say you breathe, but you don't breathe oxygen.
I just make the motions.
I mean, I think that mechanically you don't breathe, but in a narrative sense, it would make sense if you breathe carbon dioxide.
Okay. Yeah. So I do a heavy breath and sigh and step through the portal.
There is a confusing flash of sounds and images. Once again, you see flashes of places that like seem to imply like other worlds, other visions, and again, you catch this glimpse of you see places that are completely otherworldly. You see land that seems to sit directly among the stars. You see a whole city that seems to be built free floating in the ocean, extending down and down into the depths. You see a forest that goes on forever, and as the trees blow in the breeze, their metallic limbs create the sound of wind chimes. And then you all are flung out into a plain, square, wooden room, which you hopefully can see now.
Well, that's kind of a letdown after last time.
So the sort of substance of the portal is glimmering from stairs behind you, and you sort of emerged coming up the stairs. You can see a little bit of the space outside. It looks dark, only sort of barely illuminated by what looks like blue candles scattered along the periphery of a large, sort of like a courtyard garden. It would be your first impression.
Do we have any sort of inclination as to what our purpose is, like we did last time?
You vaguely have an image in your mind of a tree. A huge, towering tree.
Does this have any meaning to show by any chance?
Give me a... Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Saving throw. No. No, it does not.
Well, it does, but not in the way you might expect. You feel a sense of powerful dread.
Powerful dread. Ugh.
Something is... The more you think about this tree, you feel almost like sick, which is maybe not something you have had to feel before.
Yeah, probably not. All right. I don't know what to make of that.
I look around to see if anybody's actually making any moves.
Give me a perception check. The 13. You hear mostly what sounds like the moving of leaf-laden tree limbs and branches against one another.
Okay. Well, YOLO.
I'm right behind you. Well,
Forest.
As you move out, you see there is... This space looks like a large, almost oversized courtyard. It would not be uncommon to find something like this in the center of a particularly nice estate. But there is a grim strangeness to it. The blue candles along the edges of the room cast a sort of sickly blue-green light. And the center of this space is dominated by a massive tree. It towers probably 100 feet into the air. Its bark is dark and almost scab-like. And its branches are heavy with the leaves of autumn, but they are... It's almost like they're rotting before they fall. Still hanging off of the tree. At the base of the tree, you see a circular area of what looks like dark soil and something you can't quite make out. And it looks like there are orange candles sitting in nestled around it in a roughly circular pattern. What are y'all doing?
Hmm.
Don't know. My screen has gone black and I cannot see. Well, the map has gone black.
Oh.
Oh, you don't have vision enabled for some reason.
Oh. The silence is also blind now.
Oh, you know what they say.
That's bizarre and annoying.
I'm going to move closer to the tree. Walk right up to it, really. And is
Right
this
behind
black thing around it like a gap, or can I walk through that?
You can walk through it. So what you're seeing there is just where there's a gap in the lighting between
Okay.
the blue candles and the orange.
Gotcha.
Speaking
Also,
of,
as you start to get closer, give me a perception check with disadvantage. And also, that sense of dread is just getting stronger.
Yeah, I figured it would be. Perception check with disadvantage?
Yes.
Ugh.
Yeah, you don't notice anything.
as he's approaching the tree, I will examine the candle next to me.
Does it taste like anything?
Yeah. Give me. So I think this has got to be an Arcana check.
Roll for taste.
That's a crit.
Nope. There you go.
All right. The at first the candle is it doesn't necessarily remind you of anything in particular, but as you get closer to it, there's something about it. It almost has an aura to it that's giving you a sort of very particular feeling. And it's cold and you almost feel drained getting too close to it.
I avoid getting too close to it.
There is a quality of it's hard to imagine that Snikt would know the word necromantic. But I think maybe something like death magic is how it would be perceived.
Okay. Do not like.
It's not taste-worthy.
Is anyone else doing anything before we resolve what Show is doing?
Current moment, the silence is just looking around.
All right, Silence. Give me a perception check. Silence, you pick out there is what looks like a similar structure to the one you exited on the opposite side of the room, but the doors are closed. You also notice something, but I'm not going to mention it until we resolve Show's thing. Anybody else?
Oh, I'll probably do a perception check too. I'm guessing that the black area around the tree is supposed to be there, right?
Yeah, it's just a gap in the lighting.
Okay, it like wasn't going away when I got closer, so I wasn't sure. But
Right, because the
because I don't have yeah.
yeah,
But yeah, I'll see if it's.
torches are always an option.
I always forget about that. Oh, never mind. I don't know anything. Is that a tree?
All right, so everybody had a chance to do whatever they would like to do.
Yeah.
All right. So Show, as you advance forward, you're drawing closer to the tree. Are you going to walk all the way up to it?
Yes. As I get closer, though, that sense of dread that I feel, do I feel as if it's coming now that I'm closer? Do I feel that the tree is giving off that dread, or do I feel like it's just from this place in general?
It is very specifically the tree. And so as you get close,
I want to.
go ahead.
I was just saying, I want to walk up and touch it.
So you get to about where you're at, and then several things are noticed / happen. So, Show, you notice that the wood of the tree, there's something weirdly familiar about it. Something about, even though there's an unhealthy look to it, something about the tone and the texture is familiar. We flip back over the silence. You notice that the space around the tree, the illuminated area, there's something sticking up, like there's like a pile of something. And you recognize this as Show takes a heavy step forward and bones crunch under your foot. And you realize something like makes a sound up in the leaves. And something drips down across the side of your face. What do you do?
I look up.
Speared on the branches, almost entirely concealed by these rotting leaves, there seem to be humanoid shapes speared through with branches. And to your horror, you see that those humanoid shapes are moving. And there's a great rustling, and you watch as a figure pushes itself off the end of one of the branches and falls to the ground, sending up a small flurry of bones and fragments into the air. And these figures start to stand, and you don't recognize the first one. It's a young man, maybe 13 or 14, very slender, wearing robes that Snicked would immediately recognize. and carrying some kind of broken longsword.
Oh.
And then you see more of
Oh.
them fall. And these are easier to see because they are illuminated with burning color. 2 burning red corpses fall and push themselves to their feet. A heavy clank as a figure in armor falls to the ground. And then a more slender form falls. And another. And then a figure covered in purple-black fire falls to the ground.
Well, crap.
And everybody needs to roll for initiative.
Of course.
Why?
They're
Surely
just
these
people
things
that we
won't
knew.
attack us.
Oh man.
So I know the token art is a little small. I'm going to throw these in the Discord. Some of them you've seen and some of them you haven't. Doo-doo-doo. Because some of these are brand new. I think that's everybody. Or almost everybody. You never saw the other one, so it doesn't matter. Oh. It's sending real slow.
Yep, I recognize a couple of these.
Nope. We it wasn't us. They got the wrong group.
Not I.
Complete ignorance.
So you
They
see,
made me do it.
you see the forms of not even all, just some of the folks who died during your previous day of 10,000 Fists, most of whom you all killed yourselves. And show that feeling of dread and sickness. You watch the branches of the tree sort of bend down to let them pull themselves off. And the branches of the tree are dripping with dark fluid. But you can see that there is a faint metallic quality to the tree.
Dead evil tree.
All right. So, the purple-black flamed figure is the first to move. Its first few steps are a little slow, a little confused. It takes one staggering step, and then another, and then Lilifear, like a horror movie jump scare, on the third step it flickers, and it is right in front of you. Oh no, sorry, that's Show.
It's Show.
Right in front of Show. New tokens, who dat? And it is already attacking.
Crap.
A black flamed hand carves out at you. It's in like a hook, some kind of hook gesture, and the black flame extends off of it like a drilling fire. The first one is an 18.
That hits. But if I can, I will use my Iron Body ability.
Yep. It's going to be 5 points of bludgeoning and 10 points of fire damage.
Ouch.
So you see that it the hands burn a little ways up towards the wrist, and there's this horrible smell as decomposing flesh is exposed to fire. Also, you're going to need to make a.
So how much total damage was it?
That was. Game log.
Well, I guess what I should ask is, does my iron body only prevent the first set of damage?
It would be one piece.
One piece. So I completely negate the bludgeoning damage then.
All right.
With 9. Does that mean I get to strike back?
Yes, but you also need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I fail.
That sense of dread is suddenly amplified as this purple black fire races over you. It's like it draws your anxiety and roiling emotion to the surface in a way that is instant and overwhelming. But you are going to use your new Iron Body feature, right?
Is it new?
Don't you now have Reverberate?
Didn't I have that before?
Nope, that's your level 6 feature.
What is...
Reverberate. When you use your Iron Body reaction to reduce the damage of an attack, the source of the damage takes thunder damage equal to the amount of damage you reduced.
Where does it... Where is
The
that?
feature is called Diamond Body.
Diamond Body. I was looking for Reverberate. Oh.
So, how much was your reduction?
9.
So he's going to take 9 points of thunder damage.
But, I mean, I only negate the 5, though.
Oh, why do you only negate 5?
Because you said it was 2 source. One was bludgeoning, one was fire.
No. I said it's one piece. Like it's bludgeoning and fire damage together.
Oh, okay. So, how much was the damage total then?
15.
So I only take 6 damage.
Yep, and he's actually going to take 9.
Haha.
But you are now poisoned. So you all see.
Do I not have advantage against being poisoned?
Oh, that's true. So go ahead and re-roll that Constitution save. Let's see how you do.
Nope, even
my
worse. I'm
Yep.
definitely poisoned.
There is.
So what does Show's Reverberate look like?
I don't know. Just that, I guess. As he hits me, my body kind of shakes, and it literally gets amplified and projected back out towards him.
So, Lilifir, you saw Barak use this on the battlefield. This black flame hand careens down, and Show's arm comes up and bats the blow aside, absorbing most of the impact. And at the moment of impact, there's like a patch of silvery gray metal along Show's arm that suddenly takes the impact and lets out this deep, resonant, like, woo, 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 woo. And there are visible ripples in the air that batter this demon cult zombie. But it's not done attacking yet.
Oh gosh.
Another 18 to hit.
It is.
11 points of bludgeoning damage. And the last roll is a 19 to hit. For 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
For how much?
For 11 and then 10, all bludgeoning.
Yeah, I got the 11. I didn't hear the last one.
All right.
I'm not looking so hot.
I'll say it is one of the worst things that hit you on the very first turn. Ty, you are up.
Oh. Well then. Well, God, come to the aid.
So this is your first chance to actually use your new techniques in real 5e combat.
I know, right? Kind of nerve wracking because the whole deal damage to take damage.
Yep. Also, don't forget your new feature, your new flowing river feature, Bend the Current. You can spend 2 ki as a reaction. After you or a creature you can see within 30 feet of you makes an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw to force the creature to re-roll. If this causes a melee attack against you to miss, you can make an unarmed strike against the attacking creature. And all of you now have Stunning Strike,
Boom, boom, boom.
which I'm sure I will not regret having 5 Stunning Strike PCs in the same party.
No.
Yeah, I would see Stunning Strike is the thing. I guess is it under.
Where's it? Was it listed under? Or
Features and traits.
oh,
That's what it is. Cool.
It's on the first panel too. It's just all the way down because it's a special action,
oh, okay.
and that's the very last category. All right, so what is Ty doing?
Well, Ty's gonna come in to help show. How many Eli hits, aren't I?
Well, it's already attacked for this turn. Also, y'all are monks, so if you flurry of blows, you can now attack 4 times a turn.
But you know what? We'll be cheeky and oh, whoops. Bad fingers. Of course, I'm gonna use flurry of blows on my. Well, first we'll hit him with the short sword to assert dominance. Doesn't want to go through.
19's going to hit. Nice.
And then yeah, we'll spend a key point and we'll use flurry of blows.
Oh, you get to attack twice before your flurry of blows now.
Oh,
Because at level 5, you all got extra attack. Jeez. Is that a crit? That had to be a crit. Yep.
that is a crit. What was the crit damage? I don't know. Oh, I hit roll. Yeah, it did.
Well, I came up
I
with
think I
9.
rolled it wrong. Oh, there it goes. I give up. This is a 9.
So we'll just combine your roll for So it's 13 points of damage for the crit. And now you're flurrying. So mark your key
why is it
and
moving?
2 more attacks.
It's a second crit, by the way.
Jeez. Yep, it is. So remember to right click on the damage, choose crit damage, and then hit roll on the little menu that drops down.
Well, it's already marked for crit damage.
Oh yeah, then just click it and it should go through. Yeah, that did roll correctly. Oh no, but it was minimum damage.
One
He is
more.
still
flurry
looking
blows.
very hurt. Yep.
There we go. Now I have to roll normally. For another 9.
All right.
Okay.
And you get to pick a Thief of Time effect.
Oh yeah, for sure. We're going with oh, I remember them. He's gonna either have his action or bonus action. Lose that, and then the drop his movement speed to 0, and I get to run away for 30 feet.
Oh wait, which one? Because that's right. But you hit twice, so you get both.
I hit twice.
I keep forgetting that. I don't know why.
I
Yeah, that's a
remember that.
really good combination. Because that's going to shut down a huge part of his ability.
Yep.
All right. So what is the physical? How to put this? What are the visible markers of sort of time manipulation in your flurry of blows? What does it look like
It's
as
like-
you land these effects?
It's like a weird like a floating like chi point. Some symbol. I'm trying to think of a symbol now. Like it just appears above my hand as I hit them. And if I do hit them, it kind of just like sinks into them a little bit, like just dissipates on them. And I landed 2 of those, and he lost his movement and his action or bonus action only.
All right, so this
It's
strange
probably
time warping energy that you've cultivated flashes into this undead creature through your open hand strikes, and then there's a flicker, and you are standing in an entirely different spot. The undead form of the blonde young man turns towards you all. Yeah, I do think that's how it be. Snicked, you see this undead, blonde-haired figure. And when I say undead, he almost looks like he did in life. The sort of handsome but arrogant expression. Blonde hair. The biggest difference is the skin has gone pale. And the eyes, there's a deadness in the eyes. They're just not, they don't move the way they should. But that doesn't stop him from grabbing this, seemingly pulling this thorned vine out of nowhere and like whipping it out at you and pulling it back. So Snicked, you need to give me a strength saving throw.
All right. As a reaction, I'm in turtle style.
All right.
Oh.
That's actually just enough. You realize that not only it's the same individuals, and they don't seem to have changed. They seem to be exactly as you left them. Unable to pull you forward, he sort of swings his hands forward, and a vine that seems to be sort of laying along the ground sort of like whips out and sprays these little thorned darts at you. And let's see. Good. I'm just going to roll all of these at once because he's going to make 5 dart attacks.
Oof.
19.
That is my AC with turtle style.
All right. 11. 24. So that's 2 for 3. 17. So 2 for 4. 21. He went 3 for 5. That is statistically improbable. Oh, you just used your reaction.
Yeah. I wanted to say that I was in turtle style before, but I didn't, so I didn't think it was fair to just say I was already in turtle style.
I'm willing to allow that though. Like you would be in some style, like
Right.
and that means you can use your deflect missiles if you would like.
Yes, in that case, I will deflect whichever one had the highest value.
That's going to be the 7. It went sequentially 5, 6, 7 in that order. So you fully deflect it. You can spend a key point to throw it back if you would like.
I think I will.
All right. So make that attack roll. That is going to hit. Now he is going to use his his deflect missile, and is also going to reduce that to 0. So you took a total of 11 points of damage.
Ow. Quit it.
All right. Show, you're up.
I will. Excuse me. First thing, I do for sure recognize these people as people we had already killed.
Absolutely. And I think you especially would. I think maybe some of these people would be on your mind more than maybe for some of the others.
Yeah. Can I make or maybe I don't even need one. Can I look at them and tell that they are for sure undead?
Yes. Especially
Okay.
because you saw them like
There's no chance of me thinking, oh, these people were trapped here and they're still alive.
no, you literally saw them like speared on this tree and
Yeah.
like they wrenched themselves off of it.
Okay. I'm gonna bonus action Shillelagh, and then I'm gonna attack this guy in front of me.
All right. And you are poisoned this turn.
Yep.
So you're going to make
So
those at
disadvantage?
disadvantage.
What's that?
I just say you're going to make them with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oof.
Curse your disadvantage.
Brutal.
I'm assuming that still hits though.
That does still hit.
And do I get to attack twice?
Yep, because you're a monk above level 5.
Well, I wasn't sure with Shillelagh if that would.
Yeah. Yeah, Shillelagh's just it just becomes a weapon you're using. Oof. Nat 1.
Oh, and I am going to mark this gentleman.
Cool.
Then, yeah, let's go for it. I'm gonna flurry of blows him.
All right.
So that's still just twice.
Yep.
Disadvantage. Disadvantage. 19 might hit.
It does, and man, you lost two crits on that disadvantage.
Yep.
Ouch.
And turned a for sure hit into a crit fail.
Yep.
And minimum damage.
That was all you needed. This figure is on their last legs. You see, there is some kind of. It's like there's a muscle memory of some item that it no longer has, as it tries to bring something up to defend itself, and instead just your blow pummels into it, and it crumples to the ground.
Nice. But with that, I am going to kind of back away. Kind of stunned. Like I kind of imagine that he hit me and I did my reverberate and I sort of hit back almost automatic. And now I'm kind of taking a step back from the situation and viewing everything as a whole. If you will allow me, I would try to take out a torch. Otherwise, I will wait and do it on my next turn.
I think you could pull it out. I don't know that you could light it.
Okay. Totally fine.
Light the shillelagh.
What I'll also say is I forgot the layer action, so let's do that real quick. Each of you give me a 1d20.
Each of us?
Let's call this. Let's call it a dexterity saving throw.
Not a d20 and a dex save.
Yeah. Well, I'm making it do double duty.
Do I have disadvantage still?
No, because it was only till the end of your turn. All right. Well, that. I think to be fair, I'm going to have a roll off between the silence and snicked, because the silence did get a nat 1 on that first roll, even though I had changed my mind on what it was. So both of you give me another dex save.
I'd already rolled it.
Hey-o.
Oh. All right. The silence. Like a flash, one of these metal branches comes flying through the air at you, almost like a. It's almost like a whip with like a vicious metal piece on the end. That's sort of the motion as it and stabs into you. And you're going to take 5 points of piercing damage. All right. The slight young person with the broken longsword. Whoops, and this person's dead. The person with the broken longsword is going to. I wanted that for you all, and the roll did not come out the way I wanted it. With its broken, curved longsword in a strange stance. It dashes forward with the sword sort of behind and an arm sort of defensively up in front, and is going to slash out at Ty. $17 to hit.
18.
15 to hit. 23 to hit.
Oh, that's gonna smoke me.
8 points of slashing damage. And remind me, at the top of your next turn, something happens. And that was their turn. They missed twice. Up close, you can see this. Give me an intelligence check.
Oh. Oops. I don't know why I keep goofing stuff up.
If you,
The +1. Well,
oh,
we'll go with the. It should be a 12. No, 13. It should be a 13.
all right. I think you would be able to tell this. This person looks like they're wearing similar attire, and even seems to be fighting in a similar style as the two kids that you rescued during the first day of 10,000 Fists. All right, the Red Flame Warrior, one of them, is going to go. And in the same way, a couple of stumbling steps, and then a flicker of red fire and smoke. And it is going to try and use its Flaming Lash. 14 to hit against Lilifear.
He has 18.
All right. The other one is going to do the same thing. It runs forward. That's only a 10. Come on, guys. Lilifear, it's your turn.
Okay, then. I'm going to Cosmic Bolt the guy right in front of me. Or not.
That is a miss.
But I can try again, right?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Nope.
Also a miss. You can flurry if you would like.
I might, actually. There we go.
That's going to hit. All right. Takes 4 points of damage. And you can move them if you would like.
Well, I didn't hit with the Cosmic Bolt, though, did I?
Oh, you're right. Yeah, that would be your... Oh, no. It would be a Cosmic Bolt. Your Cosmic Bolt
Oh, really?
is your flurry. Like, it's your unarmed strike.
Oh, okay. So it's like the same thing. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'll push that guy right in front of me backwards.
All right. And you still have one more attack if you flurried.
Oh, okay. And it could be ranged?
Yes.
So does it matter whether... I guess it doesn't really matter which one I roll, does it? Because they're both the same numbers. I guess I'll just do flurry so we know what we're dealing with.
Whew. Yep, that's a crit. Nice. You blast this guy back. I'm going to let you push him 10 feet. Where do you want him going now? Just straight back?
Yeah, just back again. I guess to either side of that guy. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah.
And I'm gonna have the other guy do a deck save. Just see how this goes. He only gets a 10. I think that they end up prone. Don't count on this
Oh,
every time, but it's just funny.
Yeah. Yes.
So you hit him with this cosmic bolt, and it wraps him in this sort of sheath of gravity, and with it, you feel a surge of power. You're able to throw him through his undead compatriot, bowling them both over.
Fun.
Anything else?
I'm probably gonna move back.
Moving is smart.
There we go. I'm gonna hang back here. And that's
Well, that's disappointing. Um, the person in the back is going to hold an action. Snick, you're up.
All right. Let's see. The only one that hasn't gone yet is too far away. Oh well.
I think
So
that
I'll just close with Blondie and start slapping. By which I mean slashing.
slap him across the face.
17 to hit.
17 is going to hit.
8 points of slashing damage.
Nice.
And then on the backswing, I got a 22
That will also hit.
for another 8 points.
Oh, for some reason I closed Snick's character sheet right when I needed it. And you still have turtle style up, right?
I do still have turtle style up. So those are my 2 attacks, and now I guess I flurry.
All right, that means you'll get an automatic grapple if you hit.
Yup. Well, that's a hit.
All right, they are grappled.
And do I still do the damage?
Yes.
Okay. 5 points.
I mean, when you
And-
attack 4 times, that adds up.
Yep. Second flurry attack is a 16 to hit.
16 will also hit.
That is 7 points of damage.
Not quite bloodied yet, but hurt.
And because he's grappled at the end of my turn, I also get to squeeze him?
Yep.
Is that the mechanic?
Yep. Get it. Squeeze. Yeah.
So is that just the die, or is it the die plus the modifier?
Give him a good squeeze. I have to look. Turtle style, turtle crush. Creatures that are grappled by you take just the die.
Just the die. All right. So I'll go into the little side menu here. An extra 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
4 points of automatic damage, which does put him into bloodied. Your tiny blue cobalt claws suddenly clamp like a mechanical vice. With the strange crushing strength of a snapping turtle's bite, you clamp onto these undead limbs, and you hear frail, fragile bones cracking.
Yes, good.
All right, action, bonus action. Anything else?
Well, I moved to get there as well, so that's everything.
All right. The silence.
All right. So all I can imagine when the silence got hit by the branch was the sound saying you should have ducked better.
You really should duck when people try to stab you.
Hey, listen. Watch out.
If you got this much lower, it would have missed you. That's all I thought.
Your reaction
Who do I
speed
go
was
back up?
1.2 seconds too slow.
You have lost a total of this much blood.
You have this much blood remaining. I like to look at the positive. You're half full of blood.
You were over half full of blood still.
Who do I go back up?
Maybe me. I'm the closest to all these guys. I'm not liking it.
Sounds like a plan. Whoever
Yeah.
that is there.
So I think I just have enough movement to get here. Which isn't quite flanking. But we'll have to make do. So, like any good person would ever want to do, we want to use Raise Your Mind.
All right. And your new feature at this level, it's your Psi Crystal. All right. A 12 is not going to hit.
Oh yeah, let's try this one.
25 is going to hit. Womp womp.
That's fine. That's fine. We'll spend a key point. All right. And we're gonna use the gauntlets.
All right.
I just read about them. Now I gotta read again.
The corrupted flame lash bracers. Smoldering black and orange embers fall continuously from this bracer of leather, steel, and bone. Made from the bones of a corrupted, fire-infused beast, it has been magically preserved and still draws in fire and darkness-infused energy from its surroundings. It can be released in powerful bursts, adding a lashing tongue of flame to a sword, spear, or axe. As a bonus action, you can spend one charge to activate this bracer. Until the beginning of your next turn, your reach increases by 10 feet, and you deal an additional 1d4 fire damage and 1d4 necrotic damage when you make a melee attack. This item has 4 charges and regains all charges each day at dusk.
I should have done that beforehand. I didn't read it completely through.
And why are its charges not showing up?
Mm.
Well, but you don't have to... Okay, I guess you have to spend the key point to flurry, but you don't have to... You just spend a charge for the bracers, so... Alright, go ahead and roll some more attacks. I will look at the bracers and figure out why they don't have charges. Because they're not set up to have charges. Both of those are going to hit. All right, so 8 points of bludgeoning, and then it's going to be 2d4 fire and 2d4 necrotic. So 5 fire and 6 necrotics. So 11, 17, 19 points of damage total.
Well, alrighty then.
Oh, I think
that
it was
will end my
23
turn.
points. I didn't count the 4 to begin with. It's starting to look pretty dang hurt. All right. The other... nope, already went. The last figure who hasn't moved is the black armored guard who once defended the Ceres Scion that you killed. He cannot get close enough. He is going to activate leadership. You actually see he draws out some kind of like battle standard and is going to like stab it down into the ground. And that's his turn. Top of the initiative. Dead. Ty, you're up. Oh, hey. At the start of your turn,
Oh yeah.
your wounds from the blade of this figure who attacked you, you take 3 points of slashing damage. But it is your turn.
Gotcha. Well, I think we know what needs to happen. It's his turn.
So what's he gonna do?
Well, clearly, we'll roll with advantage. 22.
That's gonna hit.
Still needs
Nice.
more. Well, we're going to keep working on this guy then. Because clearly, 25.
That is also gonna hit. And as a reaction, with the first attack, they are going to burn 1 use of their Blade Ward.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, sorry.
Yes.
I lost all audio when the last thing I heard was Ty Lee say, "Well, clearly," and then I was like, "Well, nothing. That it's not clear."
Well, clearly nothing.
So as you begin these slashing blows, you see that some of their skin goes like dark with metallic scales. And you still leave cuts, but they're not as deep as you would imagine. Are you going to flurry?
Yeah, why not?
All right.
I love rolling apparently way too much.
Nice. Also hits. I realize you all are starting to get really good bonuses, but you're also hitting very consistently.
I have yet to miss, apparently.
It is very hurt. They're not dead, but they are quite injured.
They're not re-dead.
Not yet. Everybody, give me another dexterity saving throw.
Okay, then. Next.
Oh, and what are you doing for your Thief of Time? Same as usual?
Yeah, we'll go with the usual. Except, maybe I'll stick around so that
Don't lose flanking.
yeah.
All right. So, low man on the totem pole, oh no, is Tylee. And that was. Sorry, I'm seeing what I rolled last time. Okay, just 3. Oh, yowza. You do not get out of the way quite as well as the silence did. One of the limbs comes piercing down at you for 15 points of damage.
Okay.
Sound is like, watch out. Those tree branches look like they could be dangerous.
All right, that was the lair action. It is the Ceres Scion. Grappled by Snicked, so probably not going anywhere. Just going to try and wail on this little guy who is giving them trouble. So first thing, they're going to try and use their vine again. Snicked, give me a strength saving throw.
All right. Oh, come on. It was almost a 19.
This lashing, it's like a mixture of thorns and vines and branches wrap up around you and partially hold you in place. You are restrained.
Well, isn't that odd?
Yep.
Was tied together.
So he's going to attack twice with advantage. 21 and a 15. So I'm guessing that's only one hit.
That is one hit.
All right. Oof. 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
And just for fun, give me a dexterity saving throw. And does restrained give you... You have disadvantage.
Oh, I have disadvantage?
Because you're restrained. He still did super well. All right. That was his whole turn. Show, you're up.
First thing I want to do is light my torch. Hey, I can see some things now. Neat. So just to get a clear picture, this guy's attacking, this guy's attacking, everyone else is kind of making their way towards us.
Yes.
Okay. And what did lighting my torch cost me?
Since you already drew it last turn, we'll call it a. We'll call it a bonus action.
Okay. Um, in that case, what I would like to do is, can you guys see my arrows that I'm doing?
Yes.
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 Okay. This box that I just made, I would like to cast the spell Entangle in this box.
All right. And I think that one has a lasting effect.
It does. Um, kind of like with my Thorn Whip.
Oh, whoops.
I
Nope.
kind of, what's
Sorry.
that?
I did that in like the worst possible way.
I was just going to say, kind of like with my Thorn Whip. I imagine this spell taking effect. I kind of use my arm and I kneel and kind of shove it into the ground. And then in this square, uh, a bunch of other wooden vines sprout up, shoot up from the ground, and entangle the people within it.
All right. They are. Let's see. Is that a dex save? Strength save?
Strength save.
All
I'm trying
right.
to figure out how to put it into chat, but I don't know. It just says roll. Oh, display. That's what I want to do.
And they are prone.
Well, it's making me roll it. I don't know. There's no roll associated on my part.
Prone has nothing to do with disadvantage. All right. A 15 and a 4.
Now, how do I tell? I guess I just had one spell slot, really, so it doesn't matter. And I don't know what my spell slot save DC is. Would it be wisdom? Hello?
Let's see. It looks like it's a 14. I don't know what that's keying off of. Probably. Looks like Constitution, actually.
Okay.
All right. So that's your action and your bonus action. Anything else?
Um, I have 40 feet of movement, right? No, I would like to do this. Can't. I'm going to move over here in the hopes of allowing others to get flanking on this gentleman.
All right.
Actually, let me go here. Yep, and that'll be everything for me.
All right. Next up is the Blade Serpent Disciple. They only get to make one attack against Ty, and they're going to miss. It's going to clear the status. And it is the restrained one's turn. Entangled, is that an action to save again? Yep.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Nope, only a 9. Does not save.
And if they do succeed, they are on difficult terrain as well.
Yep. All right, Lilifear, you're up. Lilifear, if you're talking, you're muted.
I am muted. Did you know that? Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, he's really taking a minute here.
Okay. Anyways, I'll do my. Oh, I'm on the wrong page. Cosmic Bolt these guys. Oh, and I was aiming for this red guy here. I
All
want to
right.
attack him.
Ooh, if I might make a recommendation, you might want to attack the guy behind him, because the one in front is prone and not restrained, and prone
Oh.
creatures have you would have disadvantage to make a ranged
On
attack
range.
against him.
Oh, okay.
The other one is restrained and prone, so they offset.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll aim at the one behind him then.
All right. Go ahead and roll damage for that.
That was weird.
Second one hits. Second one causes it to, you hit it with your pulse of your cosmic bolt, and it like ripples and then bursts apart into a shower of rotting leaves. So you still have your bonus action. You also don't want to forget you have your new crush ability.
Right. Yeah, I noticed that, and yeah, I guess that's yeah.
You are now
Nice.
a 3-foot tall cosmic fairy with force choke.
Yep. It has to be on somebody that I've hit with hit a turn. Yeah. Okay. I might. How close was I to him? I was close enough. Or no, not quite. I'll flurry of blows this guy here.
Which one were you targeting?
The guy in between.
This one?
Yeah.
All right. 18 will hit. Eight points of force damage. 15 is going to miss.
That's what I thought. Okay. All right.
All right. As the end of your turn, can the person in the back hit anyone yet? Truly the worst. The only person they can reach is Sho, who has advantage or has resistance to poison damage.
Right.
All right. She. I guess is gonna shoot some poison darts at Sho. 20 to hit. Oh. And Sho, do you still have your reaction?
You are muted.
What?
Okay, sorry about that. The 20 will hit, and yes, I do still have a reaction. Where, yeah, I guess I will attempt to catch and throw back a dart.
All right, so let's see how much we're gonna do. So it's gonna be 6 points of damage. And you need to make a Constitution saving throw with advantage.
Only if I get it. Only if I don't catch it, right?
Yeah, I guess that's right. Oh, actually, this is a good question. No, I guess you'd be able to catch it because it does say dart. All right. Are you going to spend a key point and try and throw it at somebody?
Do I have to throw it back at her, or can I throw it at anybody?
Double check your deflect missiles. I think you get to choose.
You can use your reaction to deflect or catch the missile when you are hit by a ranged weapon attack. When you do so, the damage you take from the attack is reduced. If you reduce damage to 0 and have a free hand, actually, I don't think I have a free hand.
Oh, yeah,
I've
you have your
got,
torch and shillelagh, so.
yeah. You can spend 1 key point to make a ranged attack, as with a monk weapon. Yeah, it doesn't say back at them. I could have chosen anyone, but I don't think I have a free hand.
All right. So in that case, you take 6 points of damage, and you need to make a con save with advantage.
Why do I take 6 points of damage?
Oh, do you have to? Can you still deflect without a spare hand? You just can't
I
throw it.
think so.
Okay.
Yeah, it says if you reduce the damage to 0 and have a free hand,
Oh, okay.
you
Cool.
can make a ranged attack.
All
I
right.
don't think it has anything to do with deflecting the damage.
Then we're gonna switch to Snick. Snick, you're up.
Okay, so he's grappled and I'm restrained.
Yes. You are knotted together.
All right. Well, I guess that limits my possibilities, doesn't it?
A little bit.
So I have disadvantage, right?
If you are restrained, yes.
All right. Well, I'm going to make a sickle attack against him with disadvantage. I'm going to use my lucky feat to reroll that 4.
All right.
Never mind.
Yep.
I'm going to attack a second time. There we go.
Yep, that'll hit.
8 points of slashing damage. Oh, you know what? That was dumb of me. Oh well, too late now. As a bonus action, I'll use my kobold racial feature for my draconic cry. All enemies within 10 feet of me, just the one. Advantage against that guy.
All right.
Would have been smart to do that first.
It happens.
Oh well.
All right.
And
we're
since
gonna
he's
mark
still
him.
grappled, I still get to squeeze.
Get you good squeeze in there.
For 1 more point of damage.
Gonna get you a good squeeze. Gotta get you that good squeeze when you get the chance. Anyway, hit 1 more point of damage. There is a dry crunch as you compress again. The other Fire Cult warrior, who is still alive, is going to spend half their movement to get up. And then their movement is... Actually, I think they're going to stay there safely in their little palace of difficult terrain. And they're going to make a flaming lash attack against the silence. 17 to hit.
Yep, that matched my AC.
7 points of fire damage.
Oh my gosh. You know
Actually,
what?
7, and then... it's going to be 9 total. And give me a strength saving throw. You do manage to save, but you have been pulled into the difficult terrain. This other guy is going to go. It's going to move up behind Schnicht. Oh, right. And it's going to make some melee attacks. With advantage. It's a 20 to hit.
I disapprove.
And an 18 to hit.
18 misses.
7 points of slashing damage.
I'm kind of hurt, guys.
At the top of the round, we are back to tie.
Let's do this. Well, I'm Is that guy in front? Is he like bloody or anything, or is he like looking weak, or is he still like going strong?
Let's see, you're facing off with the Blade Serpent Disciple. Give me a medicine check. You have no idea.
Whew. All right. This is a tough one. I have to plan more. I'd have to lose the silence.
Yep.
I have one chance. It's my only chance. We're going to attack them. We're just going to hope. 10 does not hit.
It does not.
10 does not hit.
Oh no, it does not.
I'm actively going to have to flurry of blows because I
Does he
feel like I will
have-
actually act.
Is that guy
Actively die.
restrained at all or anything?
Nope.
No.
Hmm.
I'm going to have to actively flurry of blows. I hope I hit once. 10 does not hit.
What? What is happening? Oh no. You had hit every time. You just got all your misses for this whole fight out in one round.
It's a lot of misses. A lot of 10s.
All right. Well, that was your action and bonus action spent. No, I won't say that you were flailing wildly. Instead, cornered and injured. Somehow the reflexes of this undead young warrior have gone into some kind of snapping reflexive mode, and every time you swing, they're wielding that broken longsword like it's part of their body, and it just seems to be everywhere you're trying to attack. And you all exchange this flurry, ching, 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 ching. And each blow is swept aside on the longsword. All right. So that brings us to the Sarish boy.
How long does his restraining last, by the way?
Oh, whoops. I've been forgetting stuff. You can try to break it as an action.
Ah.
And you would want to because on the start of your last turn, you took 6 points of necrotic damage as these thorns pierced into you and drained something out of you.
Oh, so I'm more hurt than I thought I was.
So you actually see, like, in this case, they are undead, but these sort of strange, dark, pulsing vines actually start, like, growing and even, like, blooming and flowering as they grow out of this corpse. Yeah, and he's going to attack. And you're still restrained, so he's going to attack with advantage.
I'm also flanked, so.
Oh, yep. That's a 20 to hit.
Yup.
6 points of bludgeoning.
Ow.
And he's going to swing again. Only a 16.
That is a miss.
And only a 13. Very, very lucky. All right, Show, you're up.
Okay. Between all of my companions, who seems to be the most in danger? Or the most hurt?
Oof. Uh, Ty and Snicked are both approximately equally hurt.
Oh, I thought the silence would be in worse.
Not yet.
Okay. The new technique that you were giving me, where I can let them spend hit dice to heal. How does that work for me? Since it's not in my character sheet yet.
So you need to be within touch distance. It's a
Okay.
bonus action, and they can roll and regain hit points from up to 3 hit dice. And you spend 1 key point per hit die you let them roll.
Okay. I will take a step up. Maybe. And Snicked. I'm going to let you do that. That's my bonus action. How many hit die would you like to use?
However many key points you're willing to spend.
You can have 3 if you'd like.
Okay.
2, 3. Except I'm going to use one of them as my inventory thing. Extra key. There we go. Okay. So that still leaves me with 3 key points if Ty Lee can make it to next round. But then I will step back and I'm not poisoned anymore, am I?
No, that was only 1 turn.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to step back and I'm going to attack this guy with advantage using my shillelagh.
Shall I lie?
Getting a 25 and a 23 to hit.
Both of those are going to hit.
Minimum damage. Almost minimum damage.
All right, 11 points. Looking very hurt. But first, you have to sort of tear past some of that new plant growth that has sprung up. So it does not damage as quickly as you would like.
Even though shillelagh's magic?
It's temporary hit points.
Ah, gotcha. Gotcha.
All right.
Yeah, that ends my turn.
All right. The Blade Serpent Disciple is just barely left on their feet, swinging at Ty. That's an 18.
Yeah, they'll hit.
They rolled 18, 8, and 17.
The 18 will hit.
All right. Only one hit. 7 points of slashing damage.
Whew.
I know, this is going to be a race. All right. That was their
Okay.
turn. That person's dead. Lilifear, you're up.
All right. Let's see here. aim at that guy there.
All right.
Cosmic bolts. Okay, here we go. Oh god. Never mind.
Well, I ain't gonna do it. That is gonna hit. And which one were you attacking?
The one next to the bloodied person.
This one?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Blade Serpent Disciple. All right, 5 points force damage. They are oh so hurt. Would you like to move them? What's the...
Let's see. Can I move them and crush them?
Yes. One and then the other.
Okay. So yeah, I'll move them away from the hurt person.
And you're going to try and attempt a crush.
Yeah.
All
That
right.
was damage. Never mind. I don't know how to do.
So they're going to make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
And see if they are affected. I want it to work. But they got a 15 on a flat roll, no bonuses.
Oh well. Worth a try.
That had a 70% chance of working, and it didn't. But that's no action, so you can still flurry if you want.
Okay. Well, is he close enough? Okay, he's still 30 feet. Yeah, I can do that. Let's see where I lost the shortcut.
Okay. 18 will hit. And you don't even have to roll damage on this one because your one hit kills them. And like the other one, they into rotting leaves. But you can either save your key point, or you can choose another target for your fourth attack.
Yeah, I'll flurry of blows the red guy here. Well, maybe if I can hit him. Oh, I jinxed it.
Yep, that's a miss.
Oh well.
All right. End of Lilifir's turn. Rotting leaves in the rapidly fading shape of a young warrior fall to the ground. And finally, this poison lady is going to get in the mix.
Finally get an attack in.
So, whew, Snicked and Show need to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Womp womp.
So, Show is going to take 8 points of damage. So, these green glowing orbs are clouds of like crystallized clouds of green poisonous mist, and she takes a deep breath, and they up towards her, and she breathes them out in this huge roiling cloud of green poisonous mist. Show, you are largely unaffected. You don't have the right physiology for this to be a problem. Snicked, on the other hand. Snicked, you're going to take 33 points of poison damage.
What?
Yelp.
I would like to use my lucky feat to reroll my save.
Good call.
Get the exact same number.
You're not totally out yet. Yes. Ty, you have a new feature called Bend the Current. Do you have 2 key points left?
Oh, of course I do.
You can give Snicked another chance to roll.
Snicked, how much do I love you?
It's a good question.
Snicked, I loved you enough.
A third chance at a con save.
That is a success. You're... No, is it even enough to... Yes. You take 16 points instead.
Jeez.
It is funny. Is anyone actually wearing the robes that give poison resistance?
No.
Nope.
I did temporarily, but then I switched to my stealth robe or whatever that I got.
Nope.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because you were concerned about wearing the clothes of a dead person.
And then and everybody else was we were all worried about showing off too much dead people stuff.
Oh, I guess it doesn't actually give resistance to poison.
I'll say the one
Weirdly.
I have I don't think does.
All right, so Snicked survives. And it is Snicked's turn.
Okay, for you. If I switch styles away,
Still be grappled. I think he would just,
I would just cease doing damage.
yes.
All right. In that case, at the end of Poison Lady's turn, I am going to use my reaction to switch styles. Once I find Dragon Style. And I'm going to start hitting Blondie again. And since he's flanked, that undoes the disadvantage.
Yep.
How's a 27 to hit?
27 will hit.
7 points of slashing damage.
Nice.
I'm assuming he's still up.
Just barely.
Slash again.
Oh, wait. We didn't do a thing. You're still
We didn't do
restrained,
it.
right?
Yep.
At the top of your turn, you take 5 points of necrotic damage.
I'm still up.
All right. That does mean that he had 5 points of temp HP when you hit him.
Yep.
All right, so that's 2 attacks, so you got 2 more or something.
Yes, and that is why I switched styles. I am going to flurry, and as part of my flurry, I am going to roar.
All right, so Snick slips into dragon style.
Are you kidding me?
Oh no. At least it would hit both of them.
It will hit both of them, and they
I
need to
think,
make a save.
doesn't it have a new effect at this level?
It does. If they fail to save, they are also afraid.
The warrior fails. Let's see if the other one fails. How is that only a 13?
It's wisdom based. Let's see. My wisdom is +2, proficiency is
Yeah.
+3, and it's a base of 8. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So the one above you is frightened. The other one is not.
Well, then the other one gets the other part of my flurry.
All right. That'll hit.
For another 6 points of damage.
And is it half damage or is it no damage on a?
Oh, it's half damage on a successful save.
All right. Is that it?
Yep.
All right. So you see Snicked. There's almost like a translucent outline of a blue dragon swelling up around him. This titanic roar, and this black armored guard, even more sort of dull and unfeeling and undeath, actually kind of reels back just a little bit. All right, the silence. You're up.
All right. So I'm going to just attack the guy right in front of me. We all know what's about to come. Boom. Raise your mind. I don't think that hits.
12 is not going to do it.
It's alright. We can do it again. God dang it. Alright, we will spend a key point to Furies of Blows.
All right. 20 and 15 will both hit.
There you go.
9 points of bludgeoning. That one has actually not been hit, as far as I can tell.
Nope.
All right. Do you want to do anything else to it? You have both Stunning Strike and your Mind Knife.
I thought the Mind Knife only worked if I hit it. Oh no, if you just hit it, right?
Yeah, it's just an add-on. You can just slap it on anything. Also, don't forget your Psi Crystal can give you 3 extra key points once per long rest.
Right. Cat is playing with the microphone. Well, we'll spend another key point and use my knife.
All right, it's going to make an intelligence saving throw. Not its strongest suit. It only gets a 6. You mind knife it. So it is incapacitated. Is that the specific?
Yeah, it's in. Gotta read now.
And you're going to add some damage. So you're going to add 1d6 plus 3 damage, and it is incapacitated. It is charmed, incapacitated, and has a speed of 0 until the beginning of your next turn. So 4 more points of damage. It went from not hurt to pretty hurt. And now it's going to waste its turn being confused. The knight is frightened of Snicked, so that's going to offset the advantage.
And also at the start of his turn, I'm going to use my reaction to go back to turtle style.
All right. So he rolls flat. That's an 18 to hit.
That is a miss.
This is a really important next roll. Attacks again. Oh no. It's a 20.
Reroll it.
Luck point.
My final luck point.
11 to hit. You are still standing. All right. We are back to the top of the order with Ty. Lots of enemies, very, very hurt. But also, lots of monks, very, very hurt.
Are
Yeah.
we supposed to do a dex save or anything? Or
That's on initiative 20, which is next.
What do I do? Hold on. you know what? I will, I'm gonna pop my greater potion of healing.
All right, give me a constitution. No. That's a bonus action.
+4. Nice.
Sweet.
Now that I want to feel a little bit more rejuvenated after that, let's use my proper action.
All right.
Let's roll some 10s.
That's going to hit. And 9 points of damage. It is so close to dead.
Goodness, there's this. We have to hit twice.
That'll hit, and no matter what you roll, that will kill it.
There we go.
So your short sword slashes across it, and like the others, the pungent, overwhelming smell of rotting leaves as it decays and falls away.
All right, that should help Snicked out. Less advantage.
Yep. That was action and bonus action. Yeah. All right. Show, you're up.
Okay. Since I am within touch distance, Ty Lee, would you like to spend 3 hit die?
I'll spend one, so I know it takes a very key. I'm up to, past 22. I mean, that 16 really rejuvenated.
Okay. Well, Snicked, are you still really hurt then?
Oh, I've been really hurt.
Well, you might not have any hit die left.
Oh, question. I'm no longer restrained, am I?
No. As he
Okay.
dies, the vine withers and fades away.
I'm still really hurt, but I can probably manage.
Do you have hit
I do
die
have hit
left?
dice left, yeah.
How about you, the silence?
I'm not doing too bad.
Okay.
We'll see after the next round.
Does everybody think they can make it another round? I guess I should say that.
Unless I get critted really hard, then yes.
Unless a lot of bad rolls happen to me, I'm feeling a little more confident.
I'm just going to plan on making myself hard to hit.
Okay. I'm gonna go over and try to distract this poison woman then, since I'm kind of resistant to her stuff.
You are sort of her natural enemy.
Yeah. So I'm gonna come over here, and I'm gonna shillelagh her then. A 20 and a 25.
Those are both going to hit.
Minimum damage, maximum damage. They even out.
Nice.
That's 17. Yeah, I'm gonna spend a key point to flurry of blows her.
All right. Both of those are going to hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
She is super dangerous, not very sturdy.
Good. That's what I was hoping for.
All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's action, bonus action. That's everything, I think.
Lilithir, you're up.
Okay. This guy's still here. Okay. All right.
$11 is not going to do it. Uh, 14. You're still on that guy. Let's compare some AC. That is going to hit, just barely.
Okay.
Oh, also, double check something. Mind knife. Okay. So 9 points damage. Anything else? You could crush him.
Can try again.
Or you could just make one more attack for free.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because your cosmic
So-
bolts are technically unarmed strikes, and that's
Yeah.
part of your. You can do it as a bonus action with no key. It's just key if you do
Oh.
two.
If you want to do
24 will hit. He's very hurt, but you got to roll pretty well, and you do. Your cosmic bolt just sort of goes right through him, leaving a hole, and you can see inside that it's just dry, rotting leaves.
Ew.
And it holds together for just a second, and looks up at you, and then. All right. If you wanted to flurry, you could hit someone else if you wanted to. Or you
Only
can just
one
move
person
on.
left.
If you flurried, you could make an attack against someone else. Or you
I was
could
saying
just,
that there's only one person left, though, right?
there's
two.
also the guard above Snicked.
Oh, okay, never mind. I missed that guy.
They were basically just not in the first few rounds because they started on the
Yeah.
wrong side of the tree.
Right. Yeah, I'll flurry blows that guy. Or not. Never mind.
Yep, that ain't gonna do it. All right, on her turn. I need to adjust her in the long run. Oh, is there no? She is going to pivot down one space and is going to do another breath weapon.
Looks really cool.
Veto.
And she's going to be able to clip all of you, but she's also going to hit the guard. But there's a real screw him attitude. So it's only a DC 12.
Can I use Iron Body on this?
I think Iron Body just says whenever you take damage, so I think so.
No, it says when you're hit by an attack.
Oh, there's something for spells later. No, this is not an attack.
Okay.
Okay.
Does Reverberate work with that then?
No, because Reverberate keys off of Iron Body.
Right.
All right. So Ty, Snicked, and Show all need to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Con
And
saving
is
throw.
Is it
roll-
poison? Do I get advantage?
Yeah.
It doesn't
that's
actually
like-
cause the poisoned condition, so it doesn't give advantage.
Okay.
Does it do damage?
Definitely does damage.
I don't think my save matters.
It probably does not.
I asked you if you needed to.
I forgot she went before me.
Yep. So, even taking half damage, Snicked is definitely dropping. Show takes half damage, which is 15.
I take half damage? I only rolled an 8.
You have resistance.
Oh, so it is poison. How
It's
much did you
poisoned,
say?
but it's not poisoned. 15 points of damage.
Ooh.
Ah,
Yeah, it's a big hit.
Yeah,
Just-
I'm
just cut me out. I'm already out.
Ty, don't forget you can still, if you have key points left, you can give yourself a reroll on the save.
I think I will. Well, I don't have enough.
Oh, and it wouldn't matter. You wouldn't have enough health.
Yeah.
So Snicked and Ty both go down.
What about the guard?
The guard failed to save, and it's going to take almost their entire health in one hit.
Oh man.
So they are alive but very hurt. That makes it Snick's turn. Snicked, death saving throw.
If I had had just one more turn.
That's what everyone who gets killed by poison breath says.
Oh, bad start.
Yep, that is one fail. All right, the silence. You are up, and you are unoccupied, so...
Well, I'm gonna head to the poison lady.
Which one looks more hurt? Poison Lady or the guard?
They're pretty equally hurt. I will say she definitely looks more dangerous.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and then I'm going to do I burn another gauntlet, or do you think I could do enough damage as is? I'm gonna burn gauntlet.
I mean, with your enhanced reach, you could theoretically just keep attacking the knight after her anyway, without
Yeah,
even having
pretty
to
much.
move.
Just what. I think I'll have to move a little bit, but I
Nope, don't
think I have
forget
enough
you're
move.
you're a bugbear for some reason, so you have a 10-foot reach to begin with.
Oh, so then
Oh,
another.
I can hit him.
Yep,
Yep. There you go.
Wait, you're a bugbear?
mechanically, yes.
Oh.
It's a very handsome bugbear.
Yeah. So well, we're gonna raise your mind. Please hit. Please hit. Don't think that hits.
Womp womp.
All right, we'll do this again.
Oh
I'm gonna
no!
I'm gonna cry. All right, because I'm too upset.
Wait, are
and-
you rolling these with advantage?
Oh,
You have flanking.
I forgot about that. Then no.
All right, so that's one miss. So roll this next one with advantage. This is only your second attack.
Oh, remember advantage this time. I think I missed again.
Oh no! Yep. So that's two misses. So you can still flurry and make two more attacks.
I'm gonna flurry. I'm gonna go all in. I
flurry.
just gotta go all in at this point.
I feel like the dice turned on you all so hard. You just like
Please.
could not miss at the beginning. That is just enough to hit.
Poison lady.
Boom. Roll that damage. One more time. Let's go.
That also hits. And don't forget, you can mind knife or stun and shut her down until the next turn.
Well, we'll see if she has enough after she fires the D4s.
Yeah, that's right. You're going to do a lot of damage.
And then, oh, the other Phoenix Blow. Did that hit as well? Yes, so I gotta roll that one as well.
How do you finish her?
So I come flying on over, and I try to hit her real hard with like the razor knife, but I got distracted, and she sacrificed one of her green orbs and just went. And I did again, but this time I just missed because I overcompensated. And then I really, got into my mindset and just slashed right to her head and just watched her brain cells just explode. Zero ones were left.
So you, as you slash across, there's a burst of poison, but even like the mist of the poison turns into fragments of rotting leaves as they all fall to the ground. All right, that was your. Was that both your? Yeah, both your attacks. So
Yeah, I is done.
Knight is the last one standing. Is going to. Yeah, he's not a big thinker. He's moving towards show, even though it makes way more sense to go attack Lilithir. Great sword, crit.
I'm probably dead.
14 points of slashing damage.
Actually, I have my reaction.
I'll say you have your react. You might very well take no damage from that and kill him with your reverb.
Where's my reactions? There they are. Iron body. 8. So So 6 damage then.
And your explosive burst of sound, he is almost dead. But he has another attack.
Hold on. Let's see how much I hurt him for.
No, you hurt him for the amount that you reduce.
Oh, because I didn't get to 0. That's right.
If you get to 0, you just get a chance to knock the weapon out of his hand.
What about the reverberate?
That is, reverberate is the part where you deal damage. At level 3, you didn't do damage when you reduce damage.
Okay. What? I didn't roll the reverberate though.
Oh, what's the iron body that you rolled?
That's to reduce it.
Right, that's what I'm saying is you deal
Oh, that's the
damage
same
equal
roll?
to the amount you reduce. Yeah, it's one roll.
Well, the roll is where did my
When you use your iron body reaction to reduce the damage of an attack, the source of the damage takes thunder damage equal to the amount of damage you reduced.
Okay, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Okay. Yeah.
All right. It is very, very hurt. But he's going to swing again, and it's a 19 to hit.
Yep.
This is gonna, there's a lot of y'all on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
12 points of slashing damage.
That knocks me out.
All right.
I had 7.
Show goes down. Ty is down. So Ty, give me a death saving throw.
Let's try this. What's it? Oh yeah, I got advantage.
Yep, because you're a ribbern.
So I guess 20.
Man, advantage on death saving throws is ridiculous. It's very unlikely that you will ever die on just death saves. All right. Show death saving throw.
Show is muted.
Show might have stepped away.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Oh, death saving throw.
Oh, it's my turn again already?
Yep. Everyone is dead.
Yep.
Literally, the only people left standing are the Silence, Lilifear, and this last undead.
How do I roll it?
Just roll a d20 and then you can mark whatever you get.
Gotcha. 8.
All right, it's a fail. As long as none of y'all get a crit fail, but we'll see what happens. Lilifear, you're up.
Okay.
14. Ooh. This is a big armored beefy boy. That is not going to hit.
Darn. Oh, man.
Yikes.
Indeed. Flurry of blows then. And also miss horribly. It's a 20 hit.
20 does hit. I'm making a quick screenshot of all of our dead monks.
Yes. I only have one key point left.
With 9 points of damage from your cosmic bolt, how do you finish this last undead standing?
Oh, the bolt just like takes his head clean off.
Your silvery cosmic bolt disperses this undead black crown guard's head, and the body just stands there for a second, still holding this huge two-handed sword, and then just sort of topples over and turns into these rotting leaves as it falls to the ground. So by the time it hits, it's just loose nothing. But we're going to stay in initiative order because y'all got to figure out how you're going to do this. Oof. So this is going to be very tense. Snicked, you're up. That's a success.
On my turn, I had an option to like fly in and give one of these two a potion or anything?
You already used your action and bonus action.
Right, I did.
You
Yep.
can get close to be able to do something next turn, but it's like you
I mean,
got
I'm already pretty close anyways.
the silence. You are up.
Well, I'm gonna move forward. And take one of Show's healing potions and give it to him.
All right.
Ow, God. As I get climbed on by a cat.
Who's healing potions?
I'll say, Show actually doesn't have any healing potions. So
I
you're
will
going to have to
use
use
one
yours.
of my. I'll use one of my healing potions.
Y'all bought so
The
much
small
stuff and no healing potions.
Yeah, I know. I
So
just
much
realized
shopping.
That too. I have one healing potion.
Well, that's just.
Y'all got all them
I got
sexy
those.
wondrous items and
Yeah.
none of the workaday healing potions. All right, so you
I
used your
actually
healing
forgot.
potion. Show is going to heal 2d4 plus 2.
Five.
All right, but you're on your feet.
I am.
So Ty, another death saving throw with advantage. Another success. That makes it Show's turn.
For sure.
Who's still down?
Snicked and Ty. Ty. I mean, we'll metagame this a little bit. Ty seems to be doing fine. Snicked is in trouble.
I'm gonna go. I don't have any healing potions. Does Snick?
Snicked does not.
Then I'm just going to try and stabilize him with a medicine check.
Do you have any key points left?
I do.
You still have that new ability.
Does he not have to be alive to roll his hit die?
He is still alive. He is not conscious, but he's alive, so it should work.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do that then. Just one though, because I want to heal myself some on a short rest. Just enough to wake him up.
Yay.
I think you add your con?
I think you're right. Since I'm doing death saves, I can't go in to see my hit dice.
All right. Is anyone going to try and do anything to get Ty back on his feet, or are you just going to wait and see if he stabilizes on his own?
Oh, I'll just go shove a healing potion up in him.
Well, who
One of
who
them.
has healing potions to give?
Well,
Because the silence, you used your last turn.
Yeah.
I say I have one potion of healing and one greater healing, I think.
Just for fun, you only need one more. So, Ty, go ahead and give us another death saving throw.
gotcha.
That's enough. You
11.
stabilize. So, with Ty's unconscious body laying there, what kind of wood is Show made of? Like, what's the? You don't necessarily have to say like it's a poplar. Like, what's the sort of coloration and tone of it?
Probably some kind of darker wood.
Yes, yeah.
Um, maybe he has a hint of red. Maybe something like cherry. I don't know.
So it doesn't necessarily have to correlate with real world wood because obviously this is not exactly a mundane wood here. So the tree shudders. And you feel that same sick feeling, but it's less powerful. It's not as repulsive.
Okay.
Would you like to examine the tree?
Yeah.
As you move closer, especially with your torch casting more light, that sick feeling resonates in your wooden chest in a very alarming way. There's more rustling and more corpses start to fall from the branches of the tree.
Nope.
But these don't move. They just fall limply to the ground.
Oh, okay.
The tree is sort of
Still
shuddering
running.
and it's losing leaves and corpses. And these corpses are landing all around you, Show. And you recognize them. You see the monk that you all killed during the very first event, the pitball match during the last day of 10,000 Fists. You see the monk in the last round who was pulled into the water and killed by horrible creatures in the lake not 50 feet from the exit and safety. And then more of them fall. And you see body after body, blackened and burned up to the elbow, scorched down to the bone, with those telltale blackened marks down from their cheeks and burnt out eyes. And body after body after body. You would imagine truly the body of everyone that you fought, not necessarily all the ones that you killed yourself. You didn't necessarily kill all of them yourself, but ones that were killed in the battles that you fought are arrayed on the ground around you.
Are they just the ones from 2005 or
No, this includes ones from
like
all
the
the
10
things
years?
that have happened in the last 10 years.
Mhm.
And the leaves start to fall, and then a branch falls. And the branch falls right in front of you. And as you look at it, you realize there are these like scabrous growths over the wood of this tree, but underneath the material is almost the same as yours. And actually, as you look at it, you realize that carved onto this tree in exactly the same way that it's carved onto you is an emblem of the Iron Body clan. You can see that the grain of this wood is the grain of your substance, just writ large. This towering tree full of corpses and dead leaves, marked exactly like you. And the tree shudders again. And now you can see, you can hear as the wood begins to crack. And more branches are falling. And then it begins to run down the trunk. And from the top, it begins to crack. And there's an explosive sound as this tree splits in multiple directions. And even as it falls to the ground, it is rotting and decaying. And it hits the ground as leaves and dust. And as it falls, the doors on the other side open.
Is there anything of the tree left?
There are rotted leaves and
Even
there's
fragments?
a few fragments.
I want to collect a few and take them with me. If they're small enough to like fit in a pocket or something.
Yeah, you could definitely put some into a bag.
Yeah, not a lot. I don't want to spend minutes or anything doing this. But I definitely want to like look at them later.
And I think that's the scene that we will sort of pull away on, is a show gently picking up fragments of this decayed tree of death, filled with corpses, stained with blood. And our camera sort of zooms out and fades to black. So we won't go through all the motions of it, but you all are going to be able to take a long rest before our next session.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Good.
And we'll sort of pick up with you all ready to go to the next floor.
So should I go on and do that on my character sheet for
Yeah.
next time?
That way you all
Okay.
can just be ready to roll next time.
Bueno.
Long rest, take long rest, confirm. Huzzah.
Okay.
All right. We will pick back up here with the next floor of the Tower of Challenges next week.
All right. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right.
Adios.
Peace.
Bye,
Good.
Internet.